Hey my little minnows, this is Jimmy Fast Girl Crafts, and we're going to do a real quick unbagging of the floss that I got. Let me put you down. From Mo's sale. She had, oh, the glare is real, y'all. She had a sale over on her Facebook page, Mo's Sale, MOS-SALE. You can find her website and her Facebook page that way. Highly recommend her products for cross stitch. She does her own silk and cotton, and they are doing away with their stop. These flipping cats. She is doing away with the monthly silk floss club because she didn't have enough interest, which I totally understand. I love the silk though. I'm spoiled. What can I say? My channel is about cross stitch. It's about diamond painting. It's about real life bullshit. It's not a children. It's not a channel for children because my mouth. Yeah. So we're going to I think most of these are cottons. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That's a 220-yard cotton ball. Nice. That'll go gorgeous in my oh my. Breathe. Goose fraba. Because my brain ain't, it just, I hit, I'm not hitting the gears here, people. What the hell's the name of that? Hawk Run Hollow. Damn. Sorry. Okay, and then I ordered my two favorite colors in the whole wide world are pink and teal. These are my favorite colors. So there's how many yard hank? 120 yard hank of fish tank, which is the teal. Which, oh God, isn't it beautiful? It's so shiny and so soft, and it's got the 6 strands. And then we have Piglet, and then we have 1980s. So they're technically 2 different colors, even though naked eye, I can't see a difference, but I'm sure that there is a difference. How about that? I think Piglet's a little bit, has a little more variegation to it. And on top of her sending packages in plastic bags, she sends them also in the plastic shipping bag, to where if they happen to get left out, they're not going to get ruined. I greatly appreciate that because y'all know shipping. Okay, we have Chestnut Boys. We have 2 visitors, y'all. We have 2 visitors. There's Flint and there's Havoc. And they're being buttholes. At least Havoc's being a butthole because it's Havoc. So I got 2 of the like grab bags of silk. They were $16 each. So yeah. Well, yeah. 2 chestnut purees. I love these. I just absolutely love her silks. I might not ever stitch with them, but I love them. And these, I mean, you can see the different variegations per strand or per skein. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Are they all? Do I have 2 sets the same? I don't mind. I don't mind. They're spruce. Where's another gray? I need another gray. Damn it. Sorry. Oh, got more teal. I love it. I love the teal. The teal is one of my favorite colors that she does. You have, this is Gray Tabby. I've only got one of those. We have spruce. Gorgeous. Into the Woods, which is like a lime green, brownish, almost a tealish color. Got two of those. I don't know how I would love to watch a video of how she dyes her floss. Frozen Pond, which is a gray into a blue silver. Then we have Pipette. Is that Pipette or Pipetti? Pipette. It's another blue. Blueberry Pie. Yes. Yes, please. And then we have, another Blueberry Pie. So, let me see, where's my bowl? Hang on, I gotta pause y'all a second. Okay, Havoc's back from his adventure. Okay, I had purchased some baseball cards. Some plain, or no, not baseball cards, playing cards. Just regular old playing cards off of Amazon. And what I did was I got me a regular hole punch. I got me, I think this, 3/8, 3/4, and a 1-inch. So, on the skeins that I only have one of, I was thinking about doing just 1-inch. But, no, these are the 1-inch, sorry. These are the 3/8 hole. Just where you can see the difference in the size of the holes. So, and then I was taking this one and popping a hole in the side of it like that, to where I had enough room to run a piece, if I had pulled a piece off, because when you're using variegated floss, you either have to pull 2 strands or you do 1 strand full, and each one is a full cross. If you don't know what I mean, I'm going to try and do some cross stitch in a video very soon, because, yeah, I need to. And then I take my regular hole punch and I hole punch the top so I can run, I don't have a ring in here, a big ring through there and hang them up. I don't know. I have so many things going on in my head, y'all. So many. So many. But you know what? We're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you how I want to put these away. To where I'm not going to put the hanks away, because the hanks are a whole mess. Whole mess. But I will show you how I want to do my single strands. Okay, so really, I don't need any more cat hair in my shit. Havoc. Alright. Oh, sorry. Making noise. Need a black marker. Oh, no. Get this one. Okay. Oh, about dropped it. So what we're going to do is pop a hole. I guess, about midway up. If they don't line up, they don't line up. It's on me. It's not on anybody else. This is for me. I'm not doing this to sell them, because if I did, I'd set up a jig and, all that kind of good stuff. But I don't know how many I'm going to need. So, and once you get going, You can see it doesn't take long to fill this little thing up. So we're going to trash. And if you have a little trash bin, it helps even more. Okay, so those are done. They're not all the same, but you can still see daylight through it. I don't care. I'm going to take a regular hole punch. Nope, we're not using those. Use these. I'm going to take and try to get it as centered as possible. I'm shaking. Don't know why. So, like I said, if I wanted to make these real fancy, I'd take a jig, and a jig meaning a like a frame type thing. I don't know the constructive words. Boss will be able to say, "Hey, this is what you meant, woman," in the comments, but it's to where everything is exactly the same. Ooh. Don't be like me. I read a book last night too. Oh God, I was bawling my eyes out. I mean, like literally had snot running down my... Yeah, it was bad. But it was a great book. T.S. Joyce's King. One of her new... #1 in her new series. The next one up is... what is the name of it? I bought it. It's the last one that she just released. Go. If you love a book that will bring you to tears, she's the woman that can do it. So links are in my group. So my group link is down below. What we're going to do is we're going to take... I've got so many teals. Can you move your butt? Dude. Don't... How can you be so cute and such an asshole? Okay, so we're going to take one card. And we're going to write Mose. I always put that S as a little S. I don't know why. And we're going to write the name kind of big. Okay. We're just going to do it. And since I'm using marker that dried, so... long. Put that hole in the wrong spot. Might help if I could write. My handwriting has become atrocious recently, and I don't know. I don't know why. I just like knowing who made the... Hope you guys can see. Puree. I'm using these double holes for these because I'm sure I'm going to end up getting more. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take... Nope, not those scissors. Where's my little sharp scissors at? I just had them. There we go. Leave her alone. Okay, we're going to start with Gray Tabby. Do you all see this cat? Do you see him? Look at that. Y'all, he's so rotten. Okay, so these are going to be extras. And what you do, I'm trying to get y'all into where you can see. Kind of good. Okay, see she's knotted, or not knotted, but tied it around the end. So you take and you pull. So this end right here. Let's see. Can you all see? Okay, y'all can see. You take and you make sure that you get all of your floss over to one side. Or over, you split the difference in them. You make sure that they're even. Okay, make sure that they're even. Like that. And then what you do is you take, this is what I'm doing. You don't have to do it like this, but I'm doing it like this. Is you take and you pull it through. And you just pull it. You pull, zoom me back out. There you go. And you just pull it. I'm going to do it more than once. So, there's a knot in that. I'll fix that whenever I'm using them. Okay. Now, if I was going to use this right now, okay, I would take and run my finger down the entire length. Gather the ends that are all connected. Again, do this before you start playing with it though, okay? That was my bad. Okay. Because you want your cut to be even. That's the reason why you're going to do this. Okay. Kind of pull it snug. Got a couple little knots. No, that's not a lot. Okay. And you can see some of them are not in the right place. So I'm going to take this darker one and pull it this way. There we go. You want it smooth, And then you're going to take your finger, keep it there, move your finger out of the way a little bit, put your scissors there, tighten the floss down over the scissor blade, and cut. And these ain't going to cut it. Jet! Okay, there we go. So, all of your floss will be the same length, but on these, I might end up making them shorter on the singles because this is silk, and to pull a strand out of here, I'm going to use, if you've never cross-stitched before, here's your, I learned this the hard way. Okay, if you want a single strand, one strand, okay, you're going to take and you're going to pull one of these loose like that. I'm using a pair of tweezers, sharp tweezers, to show y'all. Okay, you're going to pull and you're just going to pull that out. Okay, gently, of course. You don't want to rip your card or rip the floss. Sometimes these will get tangled, sometimes they won't. Now, what you're going to do with your single piece is you're going to take one end, okay? And you're going to tap, 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 tap. And see how it's spread out? See how it's spread out? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take one. I'm going to use my tweezers again. And just gently pull. And you're going to see it bunching. Okay? It's okay. Just pull it nice and steady. Not super fast. Not super slow. Now, what you're going to do is with this one, is you're going to hook it over here. Okay. That way you know that this one has been used and there's not 6 strands in it. If you're doing a big project like on 28 count, 11 count even, Sometimes they call, depending on the size of your poops, depending on the size of your fabric, 14 count or 28 count. Sometimes you use 3, sometimes you use 4 strands. On that, with silk, with hand-dyed silk, you cannot use the same strand because it's different colors. You can't fold it because it's different colors. So what you'll do is out of the same piece, you'll pull another piece out. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, gonna do it the same way we did down here. Okay, let me zoom in the way that you guys might be able to see. We're gonna do it the same way we did down here. Okay, we're gonna pull one strand up. Now we're gonna be using a needle instead of pair of tweezers or pair of tweezers. It don't really matter. And gently pull. Okay, and then it'll lay back down. Okay, I'll lay that aside. Now we find this end down here is really dark, so we're going to find the dark end and we're going to match up the dark ends. Okay, and that means we have 2 pieces of floss that match the color gradient to where you can use these on your 28 count or your 20 or 14 count fabric. 16 count, 18 count, 20 count, I use 1. Some 18 counts, I use 1 depending on the fabric manufacturer. So, now that I showed you that, we're going to go ahead. See, I don't know if I should go ahead and shorten these. Untwist. Because I don't like using this long a piece. Because it starts to fray. What do you think, y'all? Should we cut it? The pups are outside playing if you hear any grumbling in the background. Nope, put the wrong scissors up. Didn't I? Didn't? Yeah. Alright. Pull tight. You don't have to pull as tight as me, but cut. Gently stretch this out. Okay. Find your end. Or you can cut this end first and cut. Now you have approximately, what y'all do with my damn ruler? What? That's a 12-inch ruler. You're going to have what? 12. Hang on. You do it this way. Okay. So that's 12 inches. I'm going to have about 15.5 inches, a 16-inch piece. So, there's my... So I might start doing that because, like I said, I don't like using a real long piece of silk because it frays. And it's no fun when you're silk. You have to cut your silk short because it frayed. So, I lost some. Okay, that's a little bit of loss. We can deal with that. So, in hole. Oops. Come on. sure you grab it. Okay. Oh, 2 different lengths. Try to make them the same length, but you know, it's yours. It's not trying to win a beauty contest. Whatever works for you. Let's try it with Frozen Pond. Okay. Untwist it. Because if you look, okay, stretched out, it's about 13 inches, which would be, what, 35, 40 centimeters. I work in inches, y'all. I can't get down the centimeters. I'm just now figuring out how to do Celsius. My dad was the smart one when it came to that kind of stuff, not me. Okay. We're going to cut this in this dark gray. I love these little scissors. Okay, and then we're going to come up here. Cut that. So now, it kind of separates itself. Okay. Toby. Willow's under the ramp. I know, yeah. Toby's bitching because Willow's under the ramp and she won't let him under the ramp. Or she's got a twig and she won't give him her twig. Because that boy is so extra. So, freaking rotten is what he is. There we go. That's a little better cut. So, I hope that better explains why I don't show this a whole lot on my channel, because it's so much. Okay. It's just so much. I mean, I love working with it and that kind of stuff, but when you have cats, it's difficult. I'll put it that way. It's difficult. And when you do, I've shared a video on how I do my big hanks. You can cut where you want to. I'm not there to police you. Like this. You know, I didn't cut it to where it was the exact same as this one. Because they aren't the exact same. None of these are going to be the exact perfect match unless it's a full dye lot. Or a full, not hand dyed. Or hand variegated. My floss 2 people know what I'm talking about. But it's kind of like, I'll put it like this. It's kind of like diamond painting. When you kit up, you have all your floss in a row. And when you buy from different manufacturers, you have different dye lots. So if let's say I want to do a custom order. I don't know if she does that, but I'm just saying hypothetically, if I were wanted to do a custom order of, let's say, chestnut puree, it might not be the same as this. So that's why I like to try to buy in larger lots, or at least 1 or 2 of each skein, because I have an issue with collecting and not using. So, yes. How much time? Excuse me. What time are we on? Let's see here. Almost 30 minutes. You know what? We'll sit here and fiddle with this for a little bit longer. Heavy. We'll just go. I didn't touch him with it, so. Got a doctor's appointment next week. A whole bunch of doctor's appointments coming up soon. So, there's that. Okay. You can unravel it. I'm just trying to cut it where it just naturally stops. Or where it was cut before. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. These are mine. You can just do it all in one and not do it like this. But I think I like this better. I think it's more suited to my cross stitch style. Make sure you get all of it. Oh, Mo is still doing the Advent, I do believe. I hope, because let me tell you, I love her Advent boxes. They're great. I did this on the back of the page. No, Colton, just go away. Why do you have a tuft of hair in your mouth, Colt? Probably fighting with his brother. So flippin' ornery. Yeah, I see the ends. That's where I just kind of cut it to where, yeah. Let's see. Havoc, what are you doing, dude? Alright. I'm trying to lose the least amount as possible. Because it's not, they're not cheap, but they're not... I would rather use silk than DMC. But that's just me. I probably have a full set of this. I'm working on that fish for my mama, but she don't know it. So I'm trying to keep it kind of secret. I've only got like 1.5 strands in it because I need to put it on a hoop instead of on a Q-snap. Because my hands just... They're failing me, y'all. They're failing me. And, yeah. I need to get with Tom, which is Jill's husband, which is diamond painting with Edwards. I need to get with him and see when he wants to do the video for the fly tie-in. Not fly tie-in, the fly reel. The fly reel stuff. Because when it comes to fishing, and I know I'm going to come up, there's going to be a time when there is a video of just fishing. We're going to talk about largemouth bass. We're going to talk about crappie. We're going to talk about perch. We're going to talk about red ear perch, red eye perch, the what I call the tiger. I don't know the real name of them. They are the perch with the larger mouth. Like a war. I think it's a war perch. Something like that. But anybody that... Ooh, that's gnarly. Anybody that has went fishing in an old farm pond or anything of that nature will know what I'm talking about. Because that's what's in there. Especially here in Oklahoma. Now, I never fished for walleye or gar or that kind of thing, but when it came to catfish or something of that nature, I did. So, if you have questions about fishing, please leave them down below, and I'll be more than happy to try and assist. Yeah, I can't bring my tackle box in the house, even though I haven't been in it in, 5 years? It's like a time capsule in there. But I don't think the cats would appreciate. Oh, I'm sure they would appreciate, but Mama wouldn't appreciate bringing lures that have sharpened hooks on them. Because my dad was in Bassmasters whenever I was very, very young. And until they started cheating. Certain fishermen started cheating. They would pre-fish and then leave the fish in baskets, and then come tournament day, they would go out and come in with the largest catch. You know what I mean? And Dad saw them doing it, turn them in, and they didn't get in trouble, so he just left. So anyway, yeah. I have a lot of fishing knowledge. I probably forgot more about fishing than a lot of people know. So, if you have questions, leave them down below. Maybe one day I'll go fishing again. I don't know. I've got my lifetime fishing license. I have had for many years. And when Dad passed away, yeah. Roger and I were talking about, Boss and I were talking about that the other night. He doesn't enjoy this. He doesn't like to eat fish, so he doesn't enjoy the catch of the fish. You know what I mean? Because it's not something that he will eat. So. But me, on the other hand, I love fish. So, like I said, if you have any questions, Dad used to go fish up in Puget Sound and all that kind of stuff when he was stationed up in Alaska. But I have caught gar before. So, yeah. I'm not. And I don't agree with how they catch paddlefish or gar. I just don't. Getting up in my older years, I don't agree with a lot of the fishing things that people do now. Like leaving barrels out for the big catfish to come in and breed, and then taking the big breeders out. And because your big catfish tastes like shit, it don't matter if you soak them in buttermilk or not, your big blues and your mud cat really, that mud vein going to, it gets gnarly in a hurry. You know, if you're catching 50, 60 pound catfish, this girl ain't eating them. Largest fish I caught landed. I caught a 16-pound channel cat on 6-pound test line out of the pond before she dried up. So, I'm gonna go get those dogs in. Boss is probably sleeping. Had a long day of it. So, yeah. I have a bunch of knowledge. Got 8 bags of cans on the back of the trailer right now. So tomorrow we got rain coming, so we're going to try to get them at least bagged up and on the trailer. Because we have bills we got to pay, y'all. We got co-pays we got to pay for. We got bills. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. I'll lose control on Toby's butt in a minute. He's barking at Barrett, or Mom, one of the two. If Barrett's out there, Mom's usually out. So, there we go. There's a few. I'll wait to do the rest of these at a later time because my shoulders are starting to hurt and I'm not ready to deal with that kind of pain right now. Is that boy howling? Yes, he is howling. He just started doing that shit. Ooh. He was howling at coyotes the other night. Like I woke up to in the backyard. And it's like, what? Roger's out there with him, and it's like, what is going on? He's like, he's howling at the coyotes. It's like, that's my boy, you know. Like, yeah, call him in, Toby, dumbass. Sorry. I'm just putting all my stuff away in my little bowl. Safe and sound from Putty Tat teeth and claws. I just like to put everything back because, yeah. If you have cats, you understand. Especially the amount of cats we have right now because the girls haven't got to go outside again yet, but they will be soon. I love this color. That would be good in that. Ooh. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Hang on. You're going to hear me grunting and groaning here in a second. I haven't done any more on this pattern, but I got the bag from Mo's sale, I do believe. Yeah. Okay. Hold that for me, Havoc. I have the map of Hawker and Holler. Where's my... Is that it? Let me find my cross-stitch patterns real quick. That's not it. Let me find my binder. That's my stickers. I gotta go through like 8 binders to find what I'm looking for. That's empty. Oh, no. Can't leave that up there like that. Ugh. Okay. Let's go in there like that. Okay, there we go. Look for the name on the binder, dumbass. There. This cross-stitch pattern. I think that brown would be gorgeous. So, what I'm going to do, and this is on, let me find the sticker. 18 count Earthen Ada. So, there we go. So, I think that log, because that color there is, let me find it, negative sign, minus sign is 3781. So let's pull out this. That's right here. That's this top one. So I should have used that. Can you see the difference? I think that this would be a better fit. Because it looks like there's some 3781 in this. That'd be gorgeous. So I'm going to take my ring and we're just going to slip this in there. Because these are all cottons. They're cut at 18 inches. No. They're cut at 36 inches. And so then I halved them, and there's 18 inches per, yeah. So I think that will be a better fit. But I have some very, very beautiful floss that would work on this pattern. I'm using Sulky for the black, which is why it's so thick. That's one strand of Sulky, which is 12 weight. Oops, sorry. Zipper got tangled up in my thing. So, yeah. But that's what it's supposed to look like. That's a year worth of working on it. Because I've only worked on it a couple times. Gorgeous, gorgeous fabric to work with. Love it. So, there's that. And I try to never put my fabric against anything printed. It's always against the back of the paper. Learned that the hard way. Because it faded off into my fabric. And I couldn't get the ink out. Let me pull this big hoop. Which one do I want to use? My 10 inch or my 12 inch? Or no, they're both 10s. Or no. Is that 8 or 9? 9. I'm going to take the wooden one to the living room with me. To where I can see if I can put that other. Ooh, there's my 28. I need a pack of those. And then this, my mom's cousin sent to me. And she had already worked on it. But I have never worked, or I had never worked on a, those are floss away bags. A cross stitch on linen. So I learned real quick. I really like this. And that floss there is, what is that? Dark coffee. Have it get out of the damn bag, son. And this is called Field Mouse Hollow by With Thy Needle and Thread. I would show you, but I can't because, oh, never mind. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's what it looks like when it's finished. So, I really need to start working on these again when I'm just sitting in the living room doing nothing. But I can only get 2 or 3 strands in, and my shoulder's like, no, bitch, you're not doing no more. You're not doing anymore. Have it quit. So I just kind of give up. But, yeah. I think I filled in some of the orange, and I've been working down here on this black. So, Havoc. There's my needle. I like using a size 28 needle. That's my go-to, is a 28. Well, it was until my hands decided that they didn't want to work, like my mouth. So. Okay. Or like my brain, I should say, not my mouth, because my mouth's always running. So, zip all this back up nice and neat. So, that's a little bit of my cross-stitch stuff. I hope you enjoyed. If you don't mind, liking if you liked the video, and subscribing to where you can see more content. excuse me, I would appreciate it. It helps me with the algorithms. So, I also need to put that pattern in Pattern Keeper somehow, and yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and as soon as I get this put up and put away, yeah, I like the shorter ones better. I do already. I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye, y'all.